Do you personally get your hair done like that just for cosplay, or do you leave it like that for a while? I'm curious. Good video though. Thank you. So first of all, because a lot of people have been asking lately, this is not a wig, this is my actual hair. And I do have a video under my tutorials playlist both on YouTube and TikTok showing how I color my hair in general for cosplay, as well as a couple of videos showing how I both color and style my hair for my Hakari cosplay specifically. Instagram, please give us the playlist option, please. But yes, I did specifically let my hair grow this long and bleach it just for this character. And then after that, it just takes a little bit of styling. The process is really simple. I just shower to get my hair saturated, I pick my hair out, and then I just shape it with my hands. Depending on the day, I might use some leave-in conditioner, and if it's a really intense shooting day, I'll finish it off with some hairspray to make sure that everything holds in place. A very common theme with a lot of my cosplays is that they're not the most elaborate outfits or the most elaborate builds. It's the attention to detail, it's the execution, it's the willingness to sit and plan and wait for things to pan out that allow me to bring the characters out in the way that I do. One of the reasons I cosplayed Hakari specifically was because I noticed a pattern. I saw that his hair looked similar to mine when it's really long. So it's not like I really reached to make his hairstyle happen, I just happened to find something that was adjacent to me. It's similar to someone who has short blonde straight hair wanting to cosplay Nanami because they already have similar haircuts anyway. And I did get a haircut, but it was very minimal. I kept arguing with my barber. I'm like, do not push my hairline back. Sometimes my barber and I go back and forth because he is operating from the lens of a barber and doing barber things. And I'm like, I don't care what you're supposed to do. Help me bring my characters to life and do what I say. This is also why I just refused to go to a barber for a long time in between them, because I knew anytime I did that, I would lose too much hair. Because barbers tend to just like, they always push things back. They always make the mustaches too thin. They just, you know how barbers are. But you know what the most tedious thing about this cosplay is? It's the facial hair. So I mentioned that people tend to complain about the very obvious things on my content. For example, me not having the same hair texture as a character, or slightly changing the expression of a character. Things that are all done intentionally. But those same people tend to miss the 10 other things that I do that's very specific and very on point. Similarly, people always have questions about my hair and whether it's real and how I do it and how they can do it. But nobody ever asks how I keep my mustache so clean or how my eyebrows are always done. I don't think I've actually gotten a single question asking about those, which is a little bit funny. Maybe it's just me, but I just find having a consistent mustache and consistent eyebrows more suspicious than having some ridges in your hair. But I'm also black and grew up having black hair, so like obviously I'm biased. So the mustache isn't as thin as I would like it to be, but that's because I do have to maintain this for like 2 months. And keeping it super short and super thin would mean a lot of shaving, which would be a lot of damage to my skin, so I keep it a little bit longer. But I still go in with my razor, I clean that mess up, I have my tiny little scissors, I stick to my skincare routine, it gets serious. I also got my eyebrows threaded twice, again that mess hurts. Then I'll go in with my little blade thing and touch up some straight hairs, fill things in with some eyeliner, and then I'll use a little foundation when necessary. Because crisp eyebrows look nice. And some people have asked if I just live like this all the time, and not really. There are days when I look like this all day long. And technically I could do a bunch of slice of life and a day of the life of type content, but I don't because I'm already doing a bunch of other stuff to take up a lot of time and energy. So that's just not my focus.